This lesson is going to be for those of you that want something more visual. In the earlier lessons, we set up a really simple dice rolling where we've got the number on the left side, so for the player, and a number on the right side for the second player, so it can be player, computer, and so on. So every time we press the roll, we get one winner out of the two. And sometimes we also end up on a draw. So I know some of you like a more visual representation. This is where we can add in the Unicode decimal code, which is represented, and there's a number of websites online that you can search this and find all of the different decimal codes, the ASC codes. So I'm just going over to a website called Code Table, and it's going to show us that the Unicode decimal code and number sign 9857 is a 2. If we go to number 6, it's a 1. And if we go to number 8, it's going to be a 3, and so on. So that's why we can represent and output these Unicodes into our visuals. So we don't just have the numbers, we can actually have a visual as well. So let's add that in. And we can do that really easily where we've got our starting number. And we saw that they were all in sequence. So if we start at 9855 and we add our number to it, that's going to actually give us the value here within the decimal number, plus whatever the number was that we generated there. And then we also need to add in the semicolon. And we can return back the number plus, let's add in a space here. We need to update this. So I'm just going to change this to n so we don't have any conflicts because we are using num within the arguments. So let's refresh one more time, try that out. And you can see now we're returning back the actual visual dice with a number. So this is a lot more appealing to players that they can see something visual as well. And it wasn't a really big fix because we were already outputting that value and all those values out. So go ahead and try this out, add this fix in for yourself into your application. And keeping in mind, there's a lot of really neat decimal codes that you can make use of that add in quick visuals instead of just the character numbers into your games. And they get treated just as any other text does, where if we've got a large font size, it makes them large as well.